Hello everyone, Crafty Cat here, and welcome to episode 4 of my Hardcore Minecraft Let's Play series. In this episode, I really want to get the interior of my house done so we can officially move in. But first, I found something that I really want to show you guys that I'm really excited to explore. So let's take a look. And that is what looks to be an abandoned mine shaft. So I think first thing we're going to do today is go down and explore that. Ooh, and I see a chest straight up as soon as we pop in. Might just grab my shears out of my toolbox because I would love to collect up some of these cobwebs. Oh my goodness, creepers everywhere down here. And I'll take these rails as well. I do need more coal, so I'm going to be taking all the coal I find. Okay, and we've found a cave spider spawner. I'm finding a lot of iron down here already. It's going to be super handy for me, especially until I get a iron farm going. With all the copper variants coming out in the 1.21 update, I definitely want to collect up as much copper as I can. This mine shaft seems pretty big. I've just opened up into a whole new section here. Lots to explore. Ooh, what have we here? I think we've just come across a geode. Yes, we have. Look at this. Oh, I love geodes. They're so pretty. Definitely going to have to get some of this before we go. I'm getting so lost down here, but it's all part of the adventure. Early game, these abandoned mine shafts are such a good find because not only can you find some really good exposed iron, copper, coal, things like that, you can also get things like rails, powered rails, things that are really going to help you with some early game farms. Calcite's always a good one to have as well. I do quite like this smooth basalt as well. I just keep exposing more and more of these budding amethyst blocks. This is a really good find so close to home because with any luck, they will grow while I'm hanging around my base. So we will always have a good source of the amethyst buds, amethyst clusters, and amethyst blocks. Okay, with all that cleared out, let's clean up these walls a little bit. Okay, so we have this nice big room opened up now. All of the budding amethyst blocks have air and room to grow their buds and clusters. Eventually I will come back and pretty this room up a bit and find a better way to farm these buds. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like that so they can grow and continue on with exploring this mine shaft. Ooh, found a cheeky golden apple inside one of these chests. I'll take that. So I've explored this entire mine shaft. I've managed to get some pretty good loot out of it. Plenty of iron and coal as well, which is awesome. And I've made my way back to the spider spawner that I found. I think what I want to do now is make a spider spawner XP farm for a temporary source of XP so I can mend my tools and equipment in between projects. I will eventually make a better source of XP, but I think for now, this is going to be a good way for me to continue some of the projects that I have in mind. So, let's get to it. Okay, so we've got the room around the spider spawner all dug out, so time to move on to the next step. I've made my way back up to the surface and I've got everything that I'm going to need in order to make this spider spawner farm. So now to get back down there and continue on. Okay, and this farm is done. Obviously a super simple little farm with just one spawner. It's not going to give me a lot of XP, but it's definitely going to be enough to get me some levels, to mend my tools and equipment in between projects. And it's going to last me until I get around to making a better source of XP. But I can't just leave it like this. I really do want to decorate it and make it look a little bit nicer, and I need a better way to get to and from the farm as well. So let's get to that. Okay, I think this room's going to be big enough to decorate and make it look nice. Now I need to think about a way to get to and from the farm. Okay, you get water and you get water. Okay, so I now have a way up out of here and a way down to here. So we can get to the aesthetics now and make this place look good. That's a lot of skellies with enchanted bows. Okay, and that is the killing room of the spider spawner farm done. I decided to use sculpt block on the walls because it matches the colour of the cave spiders really well. I wanted to go for a kind of a dark mysterious, magical kind of vibe. Got ender chests hidden under the carpet for the lovely purple particle effect. And I think it kind of has came out exactly the way that I wanted it to. So now we have to head up to the surface and get started on building the entrance to the farm. What do we have here? That's it. Shoot your captain. Yep. Barely got hit. Barely a scratch on me. Okay, the entrance to the spider farm is complete. I wanted it to look kind of industrial while keeping that kind of country vibe that I've got going, and I think it's come up really well. So I'm ticking that off as complete for now, and the next thing I want to do is get started on the interior of my house. But first, we need to gather a lot of materials, so let's get to that. Might just glow these signs up. That's much better. I'm going to need a little bit of skulk for the interior of my build, but I've run out because I use it all on the spider farm. So I'm going to lay the skulk catalyst I have on the ground here. With the skulk catalysts, when you kill mobs within a certain radius of this catalyst, it will turn the blocks around it into skulk. So wait till nighttime, I can kill some mobs, hopefully collect some gunpowder for rockets at the same time, and get the skulk that I need for the build. Okay, a stack and one of skulk, that's not too bad. So, for the design I have in mind for the interior of my house, I do need plenty of nether brick, and I only have 23, which is going to be nowhere near enough. So, I'm going to have to set up a temporary portal and get back into the nether and find a fortress so I can collect some. So let's get to that. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking going through a portal when you don't know what's on the other side, but here goes nothing. Aha! Here we go. Snuck up on me. I nearly went straight past it. Oh my goodness. Just clearing out some of this nether brick from this fortress, and I've just stumbled across my first piece of ancient debris. Let's go. That's going to be enough for me, so let's find our way back to the portal. Get out of here. So I've been gathering some resources for the interior of my build, and I've got a really good amount to get at least a good start on it. So let's get down there and see what we can figure out. This interior is coming along really well. I'm really happy with the design that I'm going with here. It's quite simple, but still adds a lot of visual interest to the interior. So now I'm going to get started on the ceiling and see what we can do with that. Okay, roof beams are in, the edging is in, and I've covered it with the nether brick. Really liking the color choice. Now I need to start texturing this ceiling so it's not so flat and boring. So let's do it. Okay, ceiling is pretty much done. I've textured it with some nether brick stairs and cracked nether brick just to get this really nice kind of broken down texture so it's not so flat. I'm really happy with how it's turned out with these stripped dark oak beams running through the middle. So I'm really happy with it. So now what we need to get to is start working on putting things in. Okay, I'm making really good progress with the interior of the house. I'll show you guys what I've got done so far. So, on this side here, I've made a small auto smelter. It's nothing crazy. I didn't have a lot of room to work with, but I managed to get 13 furnaces into the area, so it's going to be more than good enough for now. Over this side, I've made a potions brewing area. So you can see the brewing stands up on the shelf here, and barrels on the sides for storage for all the potions that I use in the game and their ingredients. Down here, I've made a little armory of sorts. So I've got the 3 job blocks that you use to mend, alter, and upgrade your tools and equipment, and I've got some storage for those things, and I have extra storage on this side. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this storage yet, but I need to figure that out. On this side is going to be my water elevator to get up to the 2nd floor, and here is all my bulk storage. So now I need to move everything from my campsite up on top of the hill down into my home and start decorating. Okay, I think I'm just about ready to mark off this bottom story as complete. It's coming along really well. I'm really happy with how everything is looking. Obviously, as I progress through the game and I collect more resources and items, I will continue to add to it, but for now, I think it's looking really good. We have our little potions area here. Coming down here, we have the little armory area, and on this side we have a banner making area with storage for all the dye colors. So I think now we need to turn our attention to the 2nd floor. Okay, so I have the floor done on this 2nd story of the house. I got the bare sections of wall all textured up, and I got the ceiling sorted as well. I decided to go for a really open kind of cathedral style ceiling. And I put these kind of beams running across into place just to add a little bit of interest. I do really like the way that they look, and the lanterns up top just to light that area up. So now I'm ready to start fitting this floor out. Okay guys, and I think this upstairs area is just about complete for now. I'm absolutely loving how this has turned out. So I have this nice little fireplace area here. I've done a little enchanting setup area over here. Just got some storage for enchanted books. Now, I have a large amount of wall space here, so over time this will get bigger and bigger as I continue to expand my world. But for now, I've just done it nice and cozy and small. You can see there's our base, there's our little spider farm there. But I do have a few ideas, and over time, as I progress in this world, I will get this top area filled out more, but at the moment, I am very happy to move on. Okay guys, that is going to do it for me today. I've had an absolute ton of fun on this episode. I feel like I've really got a lot done. I'm really happy with how the interior of my build has turned out. I really hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I enjoyed making it. If you made it this far in the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me immensely. But thank you so much for watching if you did, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.